and just so incredibly sad. Eyes are just gooped up, and it's really sad anyone would let a horse get into this. Just a cute little mini. Let me turn the camera around here, and I mean, just so incredibly sad. And has a pouch in its cheek here, and little fuzzy legs, but just so incredibly skinny. And this is one of the ones that we rescued last night, and pretty sure it's a little mare, and just so much mane, so much tail's big too, but the mane is just gorgeous. She has such the sweetest little eyes. But morning, everybody. If you can give me some thumbs up or say you can hear me. I'm actually using a microphone this morning, so I'm hoping it sounds better. If it doesn't sound better, let me know, and I'll know for next time. But yeah, so that's one of them. Then we have a couple more over there in this pen, and you can see that many feet are really bad. Okay, good. Everybody can hear us pretty good. So awesome. So yeah, we rescued 23 horses last night. And I think that's absolutely amazing. I'm going to come back over to this little one I'm hanging out with. They're just everybody else just getting the horses sorted and ready for the assessment any second now. They're going to tell me they're ready to go over there and start the assessment. Just thought I'd spend a little time with this one this morning and just give you a first-hand view of what some people are capable of. Yeah, where I'm at, the internet, the cell service isn't great, so going to be moving over to where the cell service is quite a bit better here in a second. And we'll be doing the assessment on this one soon. But the good news is, out of the 23 rescued, Dr. Nancy does not believe there's any that actually need the last act of kindness here at the auction before they're transported back. So it doesn't mean that none, won't be given the last act of kindness today, but it does mean that they're not suffering in such a way that Dr. Nancy believes that giving them the last act of kindness here at the auction would be the best option for them. So I'm gonna check out and see. I'm assuming they're about ready. So it's probably gonna get really bad service here for a second, and it may actually disconnect. But we've got Macy and Kaylee, and Macy's over here, and we've got John and Kimberly and Rebecca, and video service should be getting better now. So we've got almost 50 people watching so far. We just spent some time with the poor little mini. And are they getting horses for us?
Yeah, Corey is bringing one up right now.
Cool. Okay. Well, so yeah, post a comment. Let me know if the video signal got better. I'm just going to hang out with y'all this morning here for probably the next hour and a half. And how's everyone doing today?
Like a regular one? Yeah. I guess I can just swap out every time.
Yes, much clearer. Good. All right. Good deal. It's not super exciting yet. I jumped on here a little sooner than normal. Just wanted to introduce you guys to that little miniature. Gorgeous sunny day where Raquel's at. That is awesome. Feathered Life says it's wet where she's at. Oh, here's some buffalo. So there's some actual buffalo here. Their exotic sale is in 2 weeks. So they're going to be selling off all kinds of interesting animals. All right, here's horse number 1 for the assessment.
Technically 2 because we did the donkey already.
Oh, they already did the donkey. Okay.
Yeah.
I have pictures of the donkeys.
So yes, we rescued a little Jack donkey, and he was ridden through the auction. By ridden, I mean somebody was sitting on him and kind of directing which direction he went.
He really likes girls, so we just kind of took them away from everybody.
So yep,
But
there's
that's
a little.
him. So that's the first one we've done the intake on, and he is by himself.
And he's going to make a really cute little gelding.
Yeah, Dr. Nancy can take
And he's
care
young.
of that.
He's a baby teeth.
This guy?
No, the donkey, not this one.
So what are we seeing on this horse?
Last night, really, age is the biggest thing that comes to my memory without looking at my notes. Yeah, age is the #1 issue.
So this horse is older.
Yeah, 20 plus.
20 plus.
She's standing back here. Like that's not.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so yeah, we have some lameness issues, so we'll definitely have x-rays going on.
So yeah, that is not a normal position for a horse to stand.
No.
And skinny. And a little sway back.
But not as way back as another one.
No,
Yeah,
this way
yeah,
back
we have one coming in that is extreme case of sway back. The auctioneer said it's one of the worst ones he's seen, so. Yep.
Christian Farms has one that is probably the worst one I've seen here in Tennessee. I'm pretty sure they still have her. She was there living a sanctuary life, so.
So question for YouTube, how well can you hear other people talking through the microphone?
I mean, even if you turn her shoulder, it'll make room for that. There we go. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, so yeah, people still can't hear other people very well.
She's the one that wasn't getting along with others last night,
So-
so I'll keep her by herself.
I have a secondary microphone,
Give it to me.
and well, I don't want everything you say to show up on here, so I'm going to turn it on and off
Okay.
while I use it. So if you can wrap the microphone around it, and I will just wrap the cord around it and then clip like the microphone to that, then I'll turn it on and pair it. Yeah, just under the, yeah. All right, cool.
I was just going to put it on and then you hand it over and you could turn it on and off.
But I might hand it to somebody else to talk, like Corey or something. So
All right, we're trying.
we're trying some new stuff to get some better audio, because that is the number one complaint of the auction assessment is can't hear what people are saying. And it sounds goofy on this end if I just repeat everything that people say.
Did you get this side?
You're definitely not wanting to put weight on that left hind leg.
Alrighty, so yeah, hopefully we can hear everybody. So got over 100 people on here already. This is awesome. And Corey's back there with horse number 3. I'm not going to do the countdown today. No, we already did the assessment on the donkey.
Donkey already counts. So the donkey, I guess, already had a name of Elvis. Oh.
Let's see if this works. All right.
Let Jason know if you can hear me. The donkey already had the name of Elvis. So,
Elvis the donkey.
Elvis the donkey.
All right.
We're good, Corey.
So how did Tawny sound there? Because I held the microphone up to her. Sound quality is okay for people standing on the side of the horse. Susan donated $5. Thank you so much, Susan. Oh, this is a pretty great horse.
Leave it.
All right, cool. So people could hear you. So that might just work. I turn this, hand it to people, turn it off. So I am going to be narrating and enjoying y'all's company this morning. Good morning up there in Ohio. Stardust.
I'll take a peek at her teeth this morning real quick. We're ancient too, unfortunately.
Yeah, old horse. She sounded great. Good. So, all right.
That is not even good hay.
Just probably spit it out with the hand.
Yeah.
There we go.
Woo.
That's Cinchill that she's giving her.
So yeah, so the horse was just given some Cinchill, and Cinchill is one of our sponsors, and Cinchill donates Cinchill to help the auction horses feel better.
Not be careful back now.
I tried using a gimbal. If y'all notice when I walk, sometimes it shakes a little bit like that, and I know that's a little motion sickness inducing when you're watching. Well, good evening there, Will, over in Australia. It's top of the morning here. It's about 8:30 in the morning. But yeah, so I almost got a gimbal going, but then I realized the microphone attachment doesn't work with the gimbal. So we're back to a shaky-ish handheld, but we're gonna do the best we can. It is warm here. You'll notice Tawny is in short sleeves. That is sure sign that the weather is very pleasant. You want to say something about the pleasant weather?
Well, people like to complain that we talk about the weather, but that's because it majorly impacts our lives. If it's cold, we're miserable. If it's too hot, we're dying, and the phones that we're trying to do lives on are dying because of the heat. Last year, I think it was, Jason had to stick his phone in a water trough to cool it down to get the live back
Yes, I
going.
did.
But you know, the heat and the weather does do a lot of craziness for us. So right now it's like perfect. So that's great.
And the grass is green and the birds are singing and it's a good morning. So here comes Corey with another horse. Looks like a bay. And oh, Mel says you're looking good as always.
Oh, thanks.
I think people still like your hair.
I washed it this morning. That's why it's all wee.
Oh, now they say the microphone wasn't working very well. Oh dear. Let me look on this. Yeah, it says it's still connected. So.
So this horse has got old injuries, Jason. Yeah.
Oh, old injuries on its face?
Legs.
Legs.
Its right side is bad, just all the way around.
Okay.
All the right legs are bad.
So the right legs on this horse, unfortunately, are in bad condition, poor condition. Bad.
Foot in the back especially.
So that back right foot is all twisted out. Looks like it had a major old injury. And the front is bad. So this poor horse has been on the wrong side of life because the right side is all messed up. But yeah.
We'll be taking x-rays.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be taking x-rays of this horse.
Can you just guess how many x-rays we're going to take today?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Just lead 'em.
Any guesses on how many x-rays we're going to take today? Because having our own digital x-ray and our own veterinarian on staff, we can take all the x-rays we want, and it's free to do. And we just got the it fixed, so
Okay.
people say,
Is this on?
yes, I handed it to you on.
Hear me?
We-
Okay.
We hope it's on.
It's not blinking.
They never blink.
Okay. So I have some really exciting news. I think we're the only Humane Society horse shelter, horse rescue that actually owns its own x-ray machine and has a full-time vet. But Ponytails, the organization that we mentored during the first season of Horse Rescue Heroes, they are going to be getting their own x-ray machine. They need some sponsors though. So next week, we should be doing a video with them talking about their needs of getting an x-ray machine. They were able to get a loan for it, and I'm not really in favor of organizations getting loans for things and having that debt, but their monthly, oh that poor baby, their monthly loan for this x-ray machine will be like if you took your horse to the vet and took 6 x-rays. We take hundreds of x-rays, so it's going to be huge for them, so that is something exciting.
Do you have a guess how many x-rays today?
It's going to be hundreds. Hundreds.
Hundreds, she says, hundreds. So, extra microphone not working at all. Well, we're going to have to try to.
Yeah, it should be blinking.
All right, some people say audio is great. Some people say the extra microphone's not working.
I don't think it's working.
Tony doesn't think it's
If you
working.
have headphones, you can listen to see if it's working.
Ooh, I need headphones. Anyone got? No, no one has traditional headphones with a 1/4-inch jack.
That's what I used to do when I was using that.
How do I become a member? Maybe somebody else that's on here that is a member can answer that. There's buttons you push. I'm not sure on mobile how you become a member, but in the, it's probably not in the description of this video. On most of our other videos, we have a link in our description on how to become a member. So look at this poor skinny horse. Cracked hooves, skinny.
Old, just wore out.
Aw. Is that just a wear mark from laying down so much?
Yeah, and based on the paperwork she came in with, she came out of Kentucky in February through the market. So.
Well, the world is on fire donated $10. So thank you so much. All right. Waiting for Corey to bring up the next one. Let's look at the sad condition of this horse. I mean, that is just so sad. So sad. It's just horrifying what people will do to their animals. So this horse, according to the paperwork, came out of Kentucky.
Okay.
We're gonna try one more time here.
No, I'm taking Jason's mic.
Huh.
So cases like this, it irritates me time and time again. We see horses like this that are really old. People dump them in auctions into the slaughter pipeline. Kill buyers don't really want to ship them. They bounce around between auction and auction and auction. They health declines between not eating, not drinking, but on the road. It's like taking 90 or 95-year-old grandma and putting them on this wild, amazing race marathon, and they just can't do it. Their bodies are literally falling apart. So if you have an older horse, do the right thing for that horse. If you can't keep it, don't give it away free to somebody that's going to give it a good home. You are the best person for that horse. Don't let your horse get into this condition. Keep that horse. Talk with your veterinarian. When the time comes for that horse to give that horse the last act of kindness, do it with your veterinarian at your horse's home where it's comfortable and happy. Don't put your horse through something like this. It's horrific, and we see it time and time again, and it's sickening.
You're gonna have to clip it back up. I'm holding the.
Yeah, it's it, yeah.
Careful.
Well, we got a pushy horse. That horse does not want anything in its mouth.
This horse unfortunately came out of Florida of March, so it's a recent one. Unfortunately, our Coggins even called her aged at that point. She's extremely old, extremely sway backed. Another one that's just getting shipped around the system.
Yep, so as Dr. Nancy was saying, if you couldn't hear, this horse came out of Florida in March, and it's very old. It's extremely sway back, and just bounced around through the auction system until we were able to rescue her. Well, almost 250 people watching, only 50 likes, $15 donated today. Yep, pretty much it seems like she has things to say to us. Is it a mare or gelding?
Mare.
Mare. She has things to say to us this morning.
This is the one that's pretty sway back. But
Yep.
it's not as sway back as like the worst.
Definitely not the worst we've seen, but she's definitely got some sway.
Her x-rays will be very interesting.
Yeah. Her x-rays will be interesting.
To make a good baseline comparison.
She definitely has an opinion on life. All right. No, I don't. They didn't ride this horse to the ring, did they? Anyone remember? I don't think so. The sway back one. Corey, do you remember this horse was?
The only thing that we got that rode through the ring was that donkey.
Okay, so yeah, they did not ride this horse to the ring. Yep, thankfully. She looks totally disfigured. Yeah, pretty much. Like, so.
That makes 7. Or is that 6?
I see 5 down here. Yep. So these are the horses what causes sway back? There's a number of things that can cause it. I understand riding too young can do it. Being used for a brood mare, especially too young, too much can do it. There's a lot of things that can cause sway back.
Don't think that Coca-Cola is a huge sponsor and we don't need big donations anymore. That's not reality. We need
I need
donations.
my caffeine. I don't drink coffee, and the hotel does not sell Mountain Dew. So therefore, I go to the backup caffeine. So this is to keep the caffeine headache away. So.
Wait, what? Oh.
Is there such a thing as a caffeine? Like, I don't drink
Yes,
caffeine.
withdrawal if you're used to it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Huh.
Yes, and I'm trying to wean off. And if I don't drink Mountain Dews, if I do the Coke, I will pretty much not finish a bottle because it gets too sweet. So it's my way of weaning.
Oh,
myself
Donna,
off
thank you
of
so much.
trying to give it back up.
So, Vivian, everyone's doing great this morning. All right. Saw that Donna donated. Dr. Nancy's explaining her caffeine addiction and how her number one drink of choice is Mountain Dew, backed up by Coca-Cola. Remember Garrick and Doc would Sundrop. That was their thing. Well, good morning, Sari. Thank you so much for your kind words. Over 100 likes now, almost 300 people watching. The horses are coming slow, but we've got some down here we can visit. Oh, we're doing a rundown. Find shelter. We're doing a rundown. Are you going to do the photos up that far? Okay. So a horse that is untrained is being brought down. So let's wait and watch and see. Well, Tawny's in the pen. Tawny's going to have to get the photos, but everybody else is standing behind the gate.
Yeah, so I'm not going to microchip this or anything until they can go. We know it's ours, but just in case somebody shows up.
All right.
So.
Kimberly's on the run. She needs safety. Gail, thank you so much for your donation, and good morning over in Arizona. Really appreciate your support.
Run a horse down, that means that Corey can't get a halter and lead rope on it, which just means the horse is really fearful. So if you're going to ran down here, I'll get its intake photos here, and then we'll run it down into a pen down there somewhere.
Good morning, Teresa. And Mary, good morning over in Texas. Hill Country. It looks like Deborah. So YouTube is putting text, says, oh, Judith. Oh, well, thank you for your super chat and your donation, Judith. Really do appreciate that. Kathy, thank you for being a member. Kenjin over in Sweden says good morning. And this is the horse that Corey's running down. Get the pictures of. Tawny's going to get the pictures. One of the 23 horses. All right. So Tracy, the Glimmer, you're talking about Jen's Ice Glimmer.
Is this the no-tag?
And Jen's...
Yeah, this is no tag. Came out of Texas on the Coggins. Texas in October. Oh, boy.
And Jen's Ice Glimmer will not be up for adoption.
Oh, virtual adoption.
But he does have virtual adoption. Is that on our website, or how can people find out about that?
It is on the donate page of our website.
Okay. So the horse in the Witness Protection Program, Jen's Ice Glimmer. He is a resident at our shelter, but he's available for virtual adoption. And it's really cool because if you don't have property for a horse, you can virtually adopt a horse, and you get a cool email update from him every single week. So how awesome is that? So, yeah, thank you, Sonia, for positive thoughts from California and your kind words. So far, we're at $94.01. So we need, y'all like stretching my now. We need $5.99 to hit $100. So thank you guys so much.
One of them in the pen that we looked at last night.
Dr. Nancy, we're ready to run it.
Okay, it wasn't gated.
Oh, Korean Kid, thank you for your $10 donation. That means we're over $100 now. Thank you so much. And this horse isn't dangerous wild. It's just fearful, and so I can hang out here while it just trots on down to its little pen here and goes right in there. All right. Oh, wow. Lots of, $100 donation from Giroux in St. Louis. Thank you so much. $100 donation. Basement Ruthie gave $20.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome and amazing. So we've raised $217, and we've got over 300 people watching of the live assessment of 23 horses rescued. Yeah, no, it looks like a great horse. Hopefully it's not too old. So we are going to, if my ears worked well and my memory, Dr. Nancy is hoping to do a vet intern program. So
If we do this pen of 3, then we can start putting some of the old mares up here and with them to let out with.
Oh, those are the minis in that one. You ready to do those right away?
Okay, let's go through who is already down here.
because the auction worker is just doing double checking tags, and so we're waiting for Corey to come back with a horse. There we go. So anyway, good morning, everybody. Thought I'd turn the camera around, say hi. Tawny's back there. She's going to have some words of wisdom for y'all, I'm sure, or something. And where is Jenna and Casey? They no longer work for us.
We do have a full-time veterinarian, and when we have a full-time veterinarian on staff, you know, we can't have just people on the payroll to be on the payroll. So we know y'all get attached to different people you see. Sometimes people aren't a good fit for the organization, and you know, we have to have a core group of staff, and people do come and people do go. So we know you get
But
attached
Dr.
to
Nancy
them,
doesn't get to go.
Dr. Nancy can't go anywhere.
Ever.
So right now we're just going over with one of the auction workers auction tags. They just came, so
Yep.
we have a little bit of a
Delay.
a waiting time.
But yeah, it was a good rescue last night. We rescued all kinds of horses. Like, there was big horses, there's little horses. There's one that looks like a warm blood. Ooh, got an offer on 16 acres, crossing fingers. Hopefully next year I'll be down to adopt. That is awesome. So this is the last one that came through. Hi, Bertha, over in Australia. Oh, this one's looking at us like, hey, what y'all doing? Yep, Jenna was definitely awesome. It is nice having a vet, though, because vet techs, or licensed vet techs, cannot legally diagnose or treat illness without veterinarian oversight. And so having a vet, you just kind of go straight to the source. You don't have a middle person. So it's kind of, in a business term, it's kind of like cutting out the middleman. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. It's just, with a licensed vet tech, you can only do so much without a vet actually being the one that diagnoses and treats the injuries and diseases. So it's just super good to have a full-time vet. The warm blood will be coming. Corey is coming with another horse, and there's a very loud helicopter somewhere. Oh, Ferry's on. Yay, Ferry's in the house. One draft that I know of. There might be some mixes, but well, sad to see you go, but you can catch up later and watch this later. So Carrie, how many have you missed? I tell you what. Okay, so this is the one they're doing right now. Beautiful blue eye. Look at that blue eye.
Yeah, I didn't see that last night.
Look at that eye.
I have a weird bump right here on the side of its face. It reminds me of Halo. Halo was the horse that actually ruptured on its face, and we did multiple procedures trying to fix it, and it was a hole ruptured from inside its mouth out the side of its face, and we did so many procedures, and there was an organization that wanted her, and we gave them a grant to take her, and they ended up not being able to help her, and it just more and more problems. Dr. Nancy and Dr. Lydia consulted together about, you know, what was the best thing to do, and ultimately it ended up being euthanasia, because we just couldn't keep putting her through so many procedures trying to fix it, and it wouldn't hold. So
Definitely
that was a really
sad.
sad case.
I'm ready to go down here and go.
All right, so
This is a stallion.
this is a stallion.
You just have to put him by himself.
All right. Well, Little Paint Stallion says, good morning. So, Carrie, I'm going to show you the ones you missed. There was a little donkey, a little Jack donkey, that I can't show you because he's just staying up where he was. But Tawny saw a picture on there. And then this one's a little bit untrained. And then we have a seriously sway back. And then just an older, skinny, just super emaciated. And then we have a couple more just older horses in here. And then this one over here. And this one's also just emaciated. Oh, Ann, I'm sorry you're sick, but thanks for joining us. This will definitely give you a good hour or two this morning of good quality content to watch. So.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
They're in
Okay, not that
Sarah, is that a mini cob gypsy vanner? I don't think, no. But thank you for your $25 donation yesterday. Really super appreciate that.
It's hard to see if it's gated. If it's gated, it could be a spotted saddle horse. If it's not, it's just a paint.
Yeah, which just the paint is not an insult.
Yeah.
Paints are awesome horses. But, oh, Anne Marie, thank you for your $49.99 donation. We're at $292.44 donated. So we only need $7.56 donated to hit $300. You guys are being so generous. One thing I love about people donating on YouTube, yes, Jennifer, let me go show you that one real quick. One thing I love about people donating on YouTube is 100% of your donation comes straight to help the horses. No processing fees, no nothing. So, Jennifer, you were asking if we got the swayback. This is the swayback horse. And definitely a swayback. So, one thing I can say, Carrie, is I started the live feed and I didn't have great service. So it like started and then spazzed off after about 3 seconds. And then I turned on airplane mode, turned back off, a little bit better cell signal. And then when I went to YouTube, it's like, hey, do you just want to resume? And so I resumed, but I was basically starting at 0 again. So there was some YouTube issues this morning. So that may be why you didn't get notified. And I'm just sitting here waiting for the next horse to come down. Did the paint go back up there?
Yeah, we're testing him out to see if he gets along with the little jack donkey.
Ah.
So that they can ride together potentially.
So the paint stallion is being put in with the, being introduced to the jack donkey, and there is no cell service up there. I'll go show you guys. And is there a way to fix swayback? There is no way to fix the swayback. It is, unfortunately, it is permanent. And it doesn't necessarily mean that euthanasia, the last act of kindness, is the appropriate circumstance for this horse. Is it possible for swaybacks to live comfortably?
It really depends. A lot of swayback, and I don't know if you can hear me, a lot of swaybacked horses, if you imagined you had to stand on your hands and knees and your back
Arched
constantly, and then your spine was actually rubbing together when you had to walk forward. It can be extremely painful. We won't know until we take x-rays of what's going on.
Anne Marie just donated $300.
Aw, thank you, Anne Marie. You're amazing.
Yeah, she has donated so much today. I don't know how many times, but wow. So we're up to $592. Wow. So swayback is often caused by getting rode too young and too much.
It can be genetic too.
It can be genetic.
Poor nutrition. It can be a whole host of things.
There's a lot of things that can cause swayback, but.
I'm posting that you're live on Facebook.
Okay.
I want to know that.
Yes. The buffaloes are talking to each other. And I can go show you guys the buffalo again. I was like, what is the horse doing? Oh, it's a buffalo sound. I hope they just decide they want to keep resting and being happy, buffalo. Buffalo? Anyway, there's buffalo over here. Oh, I just missed a big comment. Buffalo. Not ours. We didn't rescue a buffalo. And if we did rescue, we'd have to replace all the panels on our property and all of our people after they got ran over by the buffalo. So, yeah, we're not going to be rescuing a buffalo anytime soon.
These four that was not bring up, including this one, they
So this is supposed to be a Rocky Mountain horse. Can we get, I don't know if it's possible to do a confirmation on the breed here. Are you familiar with Rocky Mountains, Corey?
I am. I used to work a few.
Okay, so do you concur that this is probably?
Looks very similar to all the Rocky Mountains I've seen. So,
So-
yes.
You kind of look for that chocolate color, and in the mane you want to see it lighten up like that. That's our all natural Rocky Mountain features.
So Rocky Mountains are good horses, right?
They're
Typical.
gated, and
Okay.
yeah, all the ones I've been on, they've been pretty smooth.
Nice. They seem like they're not as common of a breed as some other horses, so. Bison, but not buffalo. Oh, well, I do have a dad joke for y'all. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to put up with this. What did the buffalo dad say to his kid when he went out to pasture?
My son.
Bison. Yes. All right, but yeah,
I need
Rocky Mountain horse here. Did we get a guesstimate on age?
was it for standing or different? It was Clemson.
Do you want to give a guesstimate on age at all? Or?
Right, teens.
Teens, cool.
With that shoulder.
That joke is such a dad joke, I know. But Tawny tells it, so oh, Anne Marie just donated another $100. Thank you so much. We're at $700.
Okay, I know a lot of bovine jokes. So, what do you call a cow that has just had a calf? So, the joke is, what do you call a cow that has just had a calf?
I know this one, but I'm not going to give the answer for a minute, see if anybody can come up with it. All right, so what do you call a cow that's just had a calf? Oh, people know it. Decaffeinated. That's right. Tawny knows her animal jokes.
Can you hand me the scanner?
Yeah, I got it. All right. Yep, the Kimberly is the microchip scanner. This is a beautiful instrument. This one says vet barn. It's not in the vet barn. All right.
It is, and it's extremely club-footed on front.
I mean, you know, the cow jokes go on. Like, you know, what do you call a cow that's just been milked? Utterly relieved. All right, terrible. All right, Valkyrie, thank you for your $100 donation. Really amazing. $800 donated so far. Alicia says she saw us on Facebook and came over here, so that is awesome. Anybody else see us on Facebook and come over here? Because we have over 500 people. So
this one's club-footed,
club-footed. I'll wait till it comes out here a little bit. I think the service dies pretty quick under there. I came because of the text message. That is awesome.
Oh, yay! You got my text message. So, I have a new system on my phone, and it is it's an app. I can text everybody. So, like, these are our messages. I can send out updates.
How do people get signed up on there?
You go to our Facebook page.
We're going to start putting links on our YouTubes.
We'll try to get a link to you. But there is a link on the Facebook page.
If somebody could go there, yeah, if somebody could go to our Facebook and copy the link and post it, that'd be great.
On our website, it's like Plus Humane Society /texting, join the texting group. Anyways, maybe somebody can get it up, but I posted it twice during this kind of auction fundraiser, but there was one last night, and it links to our website. So yeah, and then I can reply to people.
So Ferry is a moderator. If Ferry could do that, I don't know if it's possible, Ferry. What do we know about this horse? It's a lot club-footed. Okay.
Probably a draft cross.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Okay. So draft cross. So that'd be 2 drafties. Oh, another $99 donated, Carrie. Thank you so much for your 25 and 5. A lot of people don't use Facebook. A lot of people do, though. So,
They're pretty.
yeah, what a gorgeous horse.
The other side?
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning horse here. We like rescuing healthy horses too. Like
we try. We try
It
to
w-
rescue your horses regardless of their condition.
yeah, Meg. Where is Meg? Meta. Northwards, it's called Meta. I'm sure you just did a little typo. It's Meta. So if we can't post up the link, don't worry, we will get it. I will definitely make sure that it's on YouTube.
I'm gonna find it and see if I can post it over there.
Okay, Tawny's gonna try. And thank you for another $50 donation. Unbelievably generous this morning. I'm dealing with squeaky gate here. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Where's our WD-40? We need our WD-40 back. Is it in the auction box?
It is in the milk crate.
I saw it. It's,
Oh, Kimberly's going to get our WD-40. I will take the WD-40, and I will. So we got our WD-40 here.
I just posted in the live chat there. This is the link.
Okay, Tawny just posted it. Let me
and
see.
You sign up on that, and then you'll have to do a little.
I don't see it up yet, but
A few little steps, so it will
text
give
you.
you permission that I can text you through this app, and then you can get updates from me personally. And
But lots of people have done it, so it is
yeah,
possible.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how many people have signed up yet?
I think there's 83.
About 80, almost 100 people signed up on the texting. So,
Texting.
all right. Let's hit this with the WD-40. All right. Yep. All right. Here we go. WD-40. All right. More. Oh, it's still noisy. Let's fix it. Maybe it'll be good now. Thank you, WD-40.
And move the shoulder over.
How unfortunate that would be to get kicked on live. Oh, that would be tragic. Okay. But that horse wasn't going to kick me because that horse is a very nice horse.
I have a list of tugs for you on the ones we already went through, and we did Central and
Somebody's asking if this horse is as young as it looks. Do we have an approximate age on him?
What number is this one?
1050.
1050. Let me check the teeth because it came in with a card that says 2 years old. I believe last night we checked it was in the 20s, but we're going to double check this morning.
They just forgot the 0. That is the one that we couldn't check.
Yeah, it's in the 20s.
All right,
It's
so
got a 0
this-
on the Coggins.
This horse is in its 20s, so unfortunately not young, but still a sweet looking horse.
No, baby.
And now,
Maybe talk about why
no squeak.
we use different pens.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it? You want me to talk about it? I can talk about it. All right, we're going to give a little pressure here. So the horse will go in for Kimberly. Okay, so we're putting these horses in different pens because in our trailers we have 1 to 2 gates. And so we have, I'm trying to think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 compartments total, I believe, to haul all 23 horses. So horses are going to have to ride together, and they are social animals, so they do like riding together. It gives them comfort, emotional support, physical support as they go around corners. So we put horses in together that we think are going to be a good match to ride together. So 3 to 4 per compartment, usually 3. And yeah, so that's why we put them together, make sure they get used to each other in an environment where we can take one out if it doesn't get along with another one. Like these two are meeting each other. They're like, hey, who are you? And here's the draft. I am getting up here to the draft. How does a draft horse become a finished horse? You ever heard that one?
A draft horse? How does
Become a finished horse.
How?
I don't know. Somebody's posting a dad joke on here on me. JMP Travel.
Are they asking a serious question?
No. They said dad joke alert.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. JMP, I don't have a clue.
Over at the knee.
It goes to Finland, Corey.
Goes to Finland.
Of course.
Well, what's the go?
All right. How does a draft horse become a finished horse? It goes to Finland. Get it finished? Finished? Okay. Yes, yes.
How's it going?
Yeah.
I got this side.
Okay.
Are we seeing anything on the draft horse?
Its front leg is
Oh.
messed up. Those are the knees.
Oh.
And it is 20 years old. It
Bad knee.
That hind left looks funky.
But it's more like a
And-
half cross. It's not.
And
It's just kind of bowed.
and 20 years old, plus or minus, probably plus.
It's not
But-
a full-blooded.
How would you like to volunteer to come detangle this mane? Right? Wouldn't that be a great afternoon project? I mean, it looks possible to me. But yes, we can finish any equine. Oh dear. And Naples, thank you. Another $50. We're at $867.
That's so awesome, y'all.
Yep.
His face could turn this way a little better. Draw me a picture.
People are like, I will be on the next plane to come.
Aw, darn. You know, we are going to be opening up an intern program where you can stay in our bunkhouse for a work week, which is Monday through Thursday, and
So
actually
you can fly in on a
you can
Sunday,
fly in on a Sunday,
fly back on
volunteer
Thursday
for
evening.
the week, volunteer, and we have a bunkhouse, and they have access to a kitchen, a shower, washer, dryer, and then you can come and help us. So if you're interested in doing that, be sure to email info@horsehumane.org and ask about the internship program where you can volunteer for a week.
Yep. And since you will be living on site, we're of course going to have to do a little bit of a background checking on you because just not anybody can live on site. But it's an excellent opportunity. And if there's like a couple of you that want to come together, like if you and a friend or something,
The bunkhouse, I believe.
sleeps 4.
Is it 4?
How many people?
How many people can stay in the bunkhouse? 6?
6 beds on.
Yeah.
6 beds
There's
altogether.
6 beds. So if 6 of you, like maybe there's a bunch of girls and they all want to go have a week at the Horse Plus, there's 6 bunk beds. So it could be a family trip, it could be a girl trip, it could be a guy's trip. Yeah,
But not girls and guys.
no, we don't do that.
But yeah, or so how old do they have to be to come on the intern?
18.
Unless they're with their
unless they're
parents.
With your parents, yes.
Yep.
But we'll be getting a whole thing up about it, but that is something we're going to be doing this summer.
Rebecca, you look overly energetic. Are you cold today?
No, I feel great. I am so happy today.
Rebecca is not cold today.
I do really well in this weather.
She does
I
well.
thrive.
You look like you're thriving.
Yes, I'm just staying out of the way so nobody gets disturbed, and if they need me, they can call.
Gotcha. All right. Really, last night she was she worked till what, 11:30, something like that last night?
I think it was 11. Something like that.
Woo.
I think this is a standard bred draft cross. I think if there's no brand, right? Okay, so what I think this horse is, it was raised Amish. It's a buggy horse. You can see they've clipped the forelock off, and I think they had it like a mom was a standard bred or something. They bred a draft horse to it, or vice versa, and we have a standard bred draft Amish horse. That's my guess.
One is this horse makes Corey look normal.
I'm talking about this is a pony.
And this horse, I am standing as tall as I can, makes me look short.
Oh, I'm
Because-
17 hands at the top of my head.
Oh, okay, hold on. So Kimberly is 17 hands at the top of her head. I'm holding the phone level, and the horse goes on up from there, about another 3 inches. So
Yeah, at least
17.2 or
17.3.
3.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of short, so.
Tawny's kind of short. No, I'm kidding. But look at that. There's like, it's a long way. You can barely reach up there.
Yeah.
So,
What's Mikey?
oh, yeah,
Told
see,
you, he's a pony.
yeah, he's a pony compared to Corey, but this is a big horse. Any guesses on the weight?
I'm going to say at least
13,
14.
12.
So one thing
Maybe.
that's very
I'm going for
standard
12.75.
with Amish is they use their horses until they can no longer use them. So we do have a bad knee on this horse. But horses like this go to slaughter all the time. So we rescued this horse. We'll do x-rays. We're going to do the very best for this horse. But we're thankful that because of y'all, we were able to get
Yes.
him, regardless of his outcome.
But what a beautifully massive, gorgeous horse. Wow. Can you lead such a big horse, Kimberly?
I don't know. It's so scary.
Oh,
It's really nice.
it's a super nice horse. Look at that. So well trained.
I gotta get the other shoulder.
Oh, you didn't get.
Hi, buddy.
This side?
He's like, hello, I don't want to step on
other
human.
I've gotten this side.
My human would die if I stepped on them.
Why don't you just leave him that way and come back?
Turn around. Make wide turns. That's good.
He is just massive. He's gonna take up some room on the trailer.
So this is the knee that we're most
All right.
concerned about. And it's not good to be like that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So that's we're gonna be x-raying all that. The good thing is it is kind of soft. So it could be something recent, or it's like it might not be as bone. Like sometimes we feel them and they're rock hard. But this one is got a soft feel to it. So we'll see what's happened.
Okay, my apologies, y'all. I'm going to have to cough here for a second. I'm going to move my mic. All right, done coughing. Now trying to put mic back on.
3, 2, 1. And then one more. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he's so gorgeous. Sharon, thank you so much for your $20 donation. We are now at $899.13. Somebody donate $1 and we'll be over $900. Where'd you find this tiny horse? Oh, this is normal.
What's that?
I said, where'd you find this tiny horse? Oh, it's a normal horse. That's just compared to him.
Hold on, let's see. This is still a big horse. Like this is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is a big horse still.
Yep. So he's got shoes on the front, shoes on the back.
His knee, his left knee looks suspicious.
Left knee, Tony says, looks a little suspicious. Is Dr. Nancy still talking to the auction worker?
She's around,
Okay.
but
Cut.
she has already seen all of these.
Right, she saw all these horses last night,
She's
so.
like had hands on them.
Yep. Oh,
Something she
somebody
said last night. We don't have too many critical ones.
Somebody donate $1. I really want to hit $900. Just $1.
Thank you.
Was
$1.
that one with the big one?
Yes, this one was.
Well, with YouTube, it really counts because we get 100% of that $1. I've been seeing on PayPal. PayPal has changed a little bit. If you donate $1, I think we get like 47 cents
Oh, that's odd.
because they have their 30 cents plus this fee. If you donate $100, we get like a lot more than, the $40 or whatever. But, Northwoods, thank you for your $1. Oh, yes, we did it. We are over $900. Woo. Yep, Carrie donated $5 so in Australia. So, yep, we're at $903.
Okay,
So-
so we need some volunteers to look up a number for
Oh,
standard.
okay. All right, y'all volunteers, we've got a standard bread number we need looked up.
So it's 2EP8 maybe, and maybe a 2. It's hard to say.
All right, 2E. I'm going to get it up here close.
You're gonna have to probably try some different numbers.
2EP.
I think it's an 8.
Do we have a shaver with us?
Ooh, I don't. I can
Probably
look.
not.
Let me see what's in there.
So if you Google standard bread brand search, you can look this up for us, and then comment what the horse information is. I'm pretty sure 2E. I think that's
A P maybe?
P.
That looks like a
It
5
could
to
be
me.
an 8. This could be a 5.
Uh-huh.
And then we're not sure what this one
That
is.
one is like just a little bit of white fur sticking out.
But you can search different numbers until you
Yeah.
pull up. So this is a black, solid black
You should be 17 if
gelding. Solid black gelding. So you'll be able to tell us his name and his age and his race history if you can look that up.
We do. So with PayPal, we don't get all funds because with credit cards, there is a processing fee. If you donate from your, like if you already have money in your account or you donate from a bank, I would like to think we get all of it. I'm not exactly sure how that works anymore.
Why are you so nice? Is that a he?
2EP5, and then there's another number at the end because And what that number is,
2EP8.
8 or
maybe?
5.
I don't
Could
know
be
the
a
last
5. Like, it
digit.
does come all the way
Yeah, it
down
does look
here.
like an 8, so
Yeah.
could be
But this one here at the end,
Pretty hard to.
they didn't do very
maybe
well on their
7.
base brand.
Who knows? There's just not much there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I can't tell.
anyway, hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. We have some really amazing internet sleuths on here, so between 700 people almost, we're gonna get to the solution. Kimberly is looking for some clippers. Surely we have clippers in here. Dr. Nancy has everything, so,
Well,
but not necessarily.
but they might not be in here.
Oh, there's another draft horse. Look at that. The draft, that other horse makes this one look small, but that's still a big horse, Corey.
Oh, absolutely.
Last number could be 7. It could be, for sure.
Where do we want to put this horse?
Anne Marie, I totally get it.
That one can go with the big
I stopped using PayPal personally when they would charge me every time I got or sent money. I'm like, yeah, there's way too many free ways to send and receive money online that don't involve making PayPal richer. So it's still a very good, viable donation platform. But I know Venmo, Cash App, these other things are taking over. No, we get 100% of YouTube donations. YouTube gives 100% of all donations onto us.
Oh,
We still have to work today. We did not win the lottery.
man.
Do you have clippers, Dr. Nancy?
No.
No clippers.
They were used yesterday before we left, and they didn't make it into the.
Who's being mean?
Move that one out and put it
Yeah.
So we got a horse here saying this is why we check in here. So they're not at the front of a loaded trailer and decide that they don't get along anymore. So
They came from the same place, so they should get along, but they don't.
yeah, $925 raised so far. How amazing. Corey, if you want to bring him, well, maybe on over, we'll get a little closer, but at your convenience.
Sorry.
Tawny threw things. Now, Tawny is amazing. We all know this. Tawny is spectacular at everything she puts her mind to, except for throwing and catching. So she had one thing to do. She tried to throw the empty tubes over to the trash pile, and she hit the phone that I'm holding.
Yeah, well, I got kicked in the head by a horse. So.
She's blaming her horse injuries. So that's a gorgeous, gorgeous draft. Probably knee problems. Do we have knee problems?
Knee problem and ancient 20 plus, unfortunately.
20.
This auction tends to be a lot of 20 plus horses, so we have a lot of more elder senior horses.
So a lot of senior horses at this auction, including this guy.
That's where I wish people would. What are you
Yeah.
doing? You stretching? I wish people would be responsible with their old horses.
I'm gonna try them out with this.
He's a goofy looking guy, but he sure is cute. I think it's a boy. I don't know.
Something's wrong with the. Oh, hold on. It's a girl.
Oh, it's a mare. Okay. This is how we know what it is because,
Stretch out and square up.
It was holding that leg up
It's
yesterday.
hurting. Okay. It's
yeah,
walking weird.
he's not holding himself normal, so he's in pain, unfortunately. All right, so the standard bred's name is Cam's Quick Draw, date of birth 3/26/07.
Let's write that down.
Cam's quick draw.
Yep.
And how old?
07, so that would be, 10 would be 17, 6, 16.
16 years old.
I'll wait till you're done right.
Thank you. Y'all
Yeah.
are amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for that information.
And 7, okay.
So
Aw,
we had,
and reached her donation limit.
we had a horse recently, Belgian, that was surrendered, and its feet looked very similar to that. It wasn't looking like
Is that
it
the
was.
one that was Cam's quick
It wasn't
draw
that
also?
bad.
Or which one is that one?
And we took X-rays, and
That-
the X-rays were just heartbreaking. I'll show you here in a second.
Okay. Oh, Tawny's going to show us some x-rays.
What's the back number though?
Oh, it was 1078.
Okay, so that goes with it. Okay, so Cam.
It was really.
So the cool thing about digital x-ray is it automatically uploads all the images to the cloud,
That's if it
which the cloud simply means a computer stored somewhere other than where you're currently working. And we can download those onto phones or just take a picture of it.
That would, okay, so that's like, it's standing, and like that joint was just completely messed up.
That is
so
a
sometimes, and we, like typically I can, like, oh, there's major issues. I couldn't really see it from all the hair. But when we took the x-rays, and that's why it's so important to take x-rays. So we can see this horse is moving around, seems uncomfortable. When we take x-rays, we'll probably figure out why.
Yep. So sad.
I don't know which pictures you've got.
I think I got everything. Did you get
Did you get
orals?
orals?
Yes, I did orals, yeah.
And what about temp?
Yes, 98.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
So we're good on him?
Yeah.
All right.
Good girl. Trying to decide where to try it. I think these guys are together last time.
We're going to try putting her in here.
279 we together.
Can we get to $1,000? I think we can, because we still have a number of horses to do, and we only need $74.39. And would absolutely love to get to $1,000, because traditionally and historically, with this post-COVID inflation, I don't know if it's still that way or not, but it costs about $1,000 to rescue, shelter, and protect a horse from auctions. So if we get to $1,000, YouTube will have, oh, $50. We're almost there, $25 left. So yeah, again, it costs about $1,000 traditionally to rescue, shelter, and protect a single horse from auction. So we are almost there. YouTube can take credit for saving a horse.
1077.
1077, yep.
Woo. Well, Sly, I would love it, absolutely love it. I would actually get Corey to dance. No, I probably couldn't get Corey to dance today. I could get Rebecca to dance today if we hit $2,000 raised.
I think you could get all of us to dance.
We'd do the happy dance for sure, right?
If there was the $2,000, we would all.
All right, you guys heard it from Tawny. She's going to make everybody do the happy dance if we raise $2,000 on YouTube today on this video.
We'll
So,
even let somebody else hold the camera so Jason has to too.
oh, that would be terrifying, but I could put the camera on something like this.
Yeah, just roll it back.
Nope, doesn't go. Yep. Well, anyway, I could get the camera on something, and we could all do a happy thank you, guys. But that's going to take $1,024.60. So,
It's getting along better with that one.
what's happening?
So see how this horse's entire
Oh,
hip
yes.
dropped?
Oh, yes.
It's usually like they broke their hip.
Yep.
Usually-ish.
Dropped
Right,
hip.
Dr. Nancy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Left
that's
side.
Why it's walking weird, and I didn't see it until it turned, but it's got some
Super sad.
major problems,
Super sad.
and you can't really like.
There's no fixing that. It's broken. It can be, probably the pain can be mitigated if it's not too bad, but
The problem is that's a really it's just
It's
a
a young
baby.
horse. 3-year-old.
Just a baby.
3-year-old with a broken hip. Unbelievable.
But
Old injury.
That's why we go to auctions. We rescue horses like these. We keep them from getting shipped to slaughter. This young horse doesn't deserve to have, its last days shipped in the slaughter
Yes.
truck
I have the mini
just
meal
because
that's
it was
like a
injured
runner.
and its owner didn't do the right
It
thing
looks just like marble.
and have it humanely euthanized.
It reminds me of marble the way they act.
What is the
So,
most that's been raised on a YouTube live?
Find out.
I think like 800.
Ah, boy, I'm trying to remember now. Hopefully one of our, like maybe Ferry remembers. I know last month, or a couple months ago, we raised enough to rescue, what was the name of that horse off the slaughter truck? What was
Yeti.
Yeti, yes, that's what it was, Yeti. So,
I'm just trying to decide where to put it, because that one's kind of crowded with the big horses. And this one's tiny.
so yeah, I think we're right pretty much. We're at $998 and, yep, we're almost 1,000. We'd be halfway there. Unfortunately, a couple of our big donors are at their YouTube weekly limit. So I think it's sad that YouTube has a limit.
Is this a mare? No.
Oh, I'm getting locked in a pen. That's okay. there another? Oh, little mule. Oh, no wonder we're all hiding. The most traumatic horse injury I've ever seen was done by a mule about half this size.
It was a really little.
He latched onto the vet assistant's thumb and ripped it off.
Oh, it was so terrible.
It was
Was it
bad.
attachable or not?
No.
They immediately put it in saline, wrapped it. I mean, the vet's there.
Ice,
And
we had one of those 60 mil tubes, like this one he's going to, and we put it in there, and oh, it was terrible.
so, little mules, keep your fingers away from their mouth. This was at a, YouTube doesn't have a limit. Anne-Marie said she was at her limit, so maybe that was her personal limit. YouTube doesn't have a limit. I do. Well, okay, Valkyrie. Well, you are so incredibly generous, and 100%. Your support is just amazing. Miranda, thank you so much for your support. OCO Crafty One, thank you.
You could try sticking him with that new one over there. See if they can ride together.
Let's see if they can. We gotta find somebody that rides with.
All right.
Somebody has to ride with somebody. So.
Okay, give me a second because I got a bunch of gates to close.
Compatible of with each other. It was okay with the big drafts. It's probably gonna be better than the big one on being nice.
And it very likely is a super sweet little mule, but
That's a gelding,
Just a little scratch above the eye, but it's nothing. Doesn't look like it needs suture. So.
Dr. Nancy says she doesn't see anything really medically wrong with the mule. And the little mule running down.
Good condition.
Woo! Gate swinging behind you.
There you go. Good job, Ed. See if you two can get along with each other.
Is that all of them, Corey? Is that all of them?
No.
We got more. I got 3 left right behind me that I need to pull, and I guess we gotta figure out if we got 20, we got 23 altogether, right?
Yep.
We got 21 after these 3, then those last 2 are the suspected.
Did you already get the hernia?
Hmm.
No, I gotta run him up too. He bites and kicks, so.
Yes, so
he's-
watch him, yeah.
Where are we gonna stick him then?
So,
Do we want
trying to figure out where we're going to put a,
We're gonna run another stallion up.
and he bites and kicks, Corey said. My phone not picking up audio very well. Interesting. Yeah, if somebody wants to post up there, I am not an expert or even versed or very knowledgeable or even should offer an opinion of how to tell the difference between a mule or a hinny. So Corey does love mules. That one's a lot smaller. He's used to packing on like full-size mules and working with full-size mules, but I'm sure their brains work the same. So.
That way he's got a place to go, but then we can run him out and figure out where he goes. He can hold that here, so it's not gonna hurt nothing. There's nothing to upload down through that one. Yeah, I tried to fill the suspected hernia on this one. And he was
So Valkyrie, when you do pay the fees on PayPal, we would get the actual donation. So PayPal is a great donation platform.
Thumb, like right about here, and started jerking. And
Tawny talking about the,
yeah, and then just jerked its head, and just the thumb came with it, and it was right here, like
right at the joint.
yeah.
ripped
And,
the
like,
tendons all the way up.
It was, like, tendons connected to it. It was so terrible.
Oh,
man,
I'm cringing.
I'm glad that didn't happen to you.
Yeah, I gotta say, I can deal with mine. Mine was just off and done, so, but yeah.
The human screaming was
It was
unearthly.
so
It was.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean,
It was blood curdling.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm a little traumatized with that now. I'm a little traumatized.
You want him 100?
It was
We didn't want to touch mules for a very long time after, especially mini mules.
Yeah. What was that?
Do you want him 100% by himself, or is with geldings okay? Or try him out with
Which
other geldings?
this one?
The stud.
This
That's running
one's
up.
yeah, you can try him out,
Try him
but
with
the painted
geldings.
one needs to be by himself on the front of the one
Okay.
trailer. So, Yeah, he's
We got a lot of studs last night, didn't we?
got three.
Three.
And they're very three unique personalities. Each one of them is a very strong personality. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be, we can't haul them all three together. We'll end up with a major hormone fight. So we're trying to balance out to put the other two, we can separate one by itself and put the other one with gelding so there's no mares accidentally being bred, things like that. So it's a logistical issue when you have multiple males that are very strong personalities.
Yeah.
Elvis really likes to talk to the ladies too, so.
It's gonna be noisy right back too.
Yes. I critiqued Elvis last night.
Oh yes, Elvis the donkey. That's
Elvis
right.
was mounting sideways just to get it out of his system.
Yeah, good Elvis. Oh boy,
Yeah,
good old Elvis.
He was determined last night.
So here's this ginormous horse next to another big horse, but a little bit skinny. And that horse is so gorgeous. Oh yeah, so Dr. Nancy had a lawnmower incident where it decided to mow her fingers instead of the grass. And that's just, when I was a kid, one of our friends cut her foot really bad with a lawnmower. Lawnmowers are dangerous. They are made to cut things very fast. And they don't care what they're cutting. So we're, oh, here it comes. I can see it down there at the end of the hallway. It's walking down this one. We're told bites and kicks, so we are not going to see Tawny bit or kicked in there.
Has a potential hernia on the side, so.
Oh, this is that one.
Yeah, so. So you can see the nice bulge there.
Yeah.
Maybe an abscess, won't know until we actually can lay hands on it, ultrasound it, that way, so.
This is why we have a padded squeeze chute, is because horses like this are a major danger to themselves and humans. So he is energetic and raring to go at the world. But he's got a halter mark. He's got a halter mark on his face, so looks like the halter was on his face for a very long time. Well, super, I'm glad you joined us. We try to do this every single month. And look at that hernia on the side.
Hey, Tawny, look at his front legs being wrapped with the hair.
Definitely could have been a big lift.
Yeah, looking at him, that's what he was until.
Picking a fight with a
Does he
buffalo.
have something wrong with his eyelid?
Yeah, his eyelids too.
So he's got wrap marks on his front legs. He's got something wrong with his eyelid. He's got issues. Oh, yep, ripped eyelid. You can see there. He's a little bit of a mess. Is he a Tennessee Walker? Yeah, Tennessee Walker. So, okay.
Should just be, did you want to do the mini?
Oh, we haven't done the mini.
The mini pen first, then those. But if we're hauling them, we can haul those two with the minis where they came off from the same source.
So next up is the sad little minis coming out. And
Yeah, 'cause they came from.
if y'all didn't see at the beginning of this live feed, which most of you didn't, you might want to get some tissues handy because one of the minis is in super poor condition. Like, I'm telling you what, this mini is so sad. And I don't know which one's coming first. Oh, here comes Tawny's dog.
My little dog got spayed yesterday.
So we had to bring her with.
She was on medication, and she was out in the shade in the trailer, but I just got a little worried about her, so I had Rebecca go get her.
Do y'all want to go meet little Lexi? If you want to meet Lexi, let me know. Okay, of course you do. Maybe Tawny will pick her up. So Lexi is almost 7 months old. And she is about full size, so you can bring her over here where it's better. Uh-oh. Lexi is saying hi to 800 people on YouTube.
Yes, she's got an apple air tag in case she ran off somewhere. All my little dogs have apple air tags. So.
Yeah.
And our outside dog.
That's a good idea, though. It's a really good idea.
So she's full size, right?
Yeah, so basically a breeder had her and then she was too small for breeding. So now she's mine.
And she's about 2 pounds. Little.
Yeah, she's right at 2 pounds.
Aw. Well, bye, Lexi. You can go hang out in your little crate until we're done with this. But we're going to keep the gate closed so you stay safe. All right. Here comes the sad little mini.
It's like they attempted a body
I'm guessing this mini has Cushing's. I did send a picture of this little mini to one of our donors last night, and she did donate to help rescue this mini and some other horses. And we gave her the option of naming this horse, and she decided to name the little horse Tawny after me. So now we have 2 Tawnies here, which might be a little confusing, but
So somebody needs to get a picture of the puppy on the draft horse. Yeah, probably not, but
probably not.
but this little mini is so skinny. And then she's got a pouch on her mouth of something.
Very old.
Food.
And
She hamsters her food.
very old and very skinny.
We're gonna stick them just
Back in the same stall. Can I still get a regular halter?
So sad.
1074 is bonded bad with
There's
the
one
pony in there, so you might need to bring both of them.
Oh, yeah.
1074 and pony bond together, yes.
Okay.
Okay. And 1074 probably has a vision issues while he's bonded so close.
It's just sickening.
They came from the same source.
So this little horse is named Tawny after Tawny. So Tawny's taking pictures of Tawny. It's going to get confusing around here. I suggested that we maybe change the spelling on Tawny the horse, and Tawny the person said no, we're not changing the naming on Tawny the horse. So Tawny and Tawny. Why does it have fluffy feet? So it would be all fluffy except for they shaved it. So it likely has a medical condition that like Cushing's and yeah.
She was so cushion over it and it was really matted.
All right, bye Tawny.
That's what I suspect.
I wish she was here with all her hair.
Yeah.
Like that would have been crazy to see.
That's why I think, cause, that's why I think they showed you so it wouldn't look nearly as bad.
800 people on here. Over $1,000 donated. You guys are absolutely amazing for joining us this morning and donating. Just cannot thank you guys enough. All right. It's always a question of who's Corey going to bring out next. Tiny Tawny. That's what they said.
Tiny Tawny.
Yeah. Tiny Tawny is a very cute name. So y'all don't want to look in an empty hallway. You'd rather look at horses.
Tawny is actually, I can tell them some funny things.
Oh, okay.
So Tawny is supposed to mean little one. At least that's what my parents told me. So they decided to name me Tawny. And they liked the name for whatever reason. And they chose Tawny. And then when I was born, I was like over 11 pounds. And they're like, oh, she's never going to live up to her name.
All right. Hopefully the microphone didn't rattle too much. You could hear Tawny good. Yeah, she's well over 11 pounds when she was born. Unbelievable. All right. Some of the horses we rescued. These ones in here are like, why do y'all get to be out there? Don't worry, there's not green grass. It's green shrubs and weeds, and they're not finding anything really they want to eat. So it's just nice and sunny out there. But it is interesting. They're both watching like, hey, I want to be out there too. Oh, here we are. The horse is back. We got both horses at once out of that pen. Okay.
They're bonded together. They came from the same source, and the larger one really relies on Pony. I think there was a little vision issue, is why it's so reliant on the Pony, but they stick together. Pony makes certain wants to know where the big one is, so they look out for each other.
Yep, so these two, it's another one back there,
Swelling all
are friends. And the horse is picking a fight with the buffalo, and I think the buffalo would win.
It's just both the buffaloes are doing their
Oh. The buffalo are doing their buffalo things, not the horse.
I still have money on them. Okay, here's our girls.
So sad. Like, and then that one over there has really bad feet.
Thank you for spitting all of that.
So I can tell you a story. We used to go to auctions. Let's see, I'll grab the mic. We used to go to auctions and we'd only get the most adoptable horses. And I was at one auction. There was a horse very similar to this one. Had Cushings and, you know, it was just rough. And it had a bonded buddy that was lame. And I was like, I know we can't adopt them out. And I was like, well, they'll go through the auction and some nice person will buy them. And they went through the auction dirt cheap. And at the end of the auction, I watched them load up on the slaughter truck. And at that moment, I was like, how we're rescuing is not how we should be rescuing. Those horses deserved just as much help as ones that I thought were adoptable. And so from that time forward, we have rescued every horse we can, regardless of their condition. And then we have our veterinarian figure out what is the best decision for each and every horse. So we don't churn horses away because we're like, oh, we don't think it's adoptable. And one thing I found about in those early days of auction rescue is horses I thought were adoptable were usually drugged and very lame, and the traders were hiding issues under them. So we just rescue.
You think
you
have
think
to be euthanized?
they don't. So you just don't never know. So we don't pick and choose who we're rescuing. We just rescue everyone we can in the slaughter price range, regardless of condition.
Tina, thank you for your $50 donation. Yes, we did get drafts. Let me show you some of the drafts. So, this, nope. Oh, look at these hooves. Oh,
Somebody hacksaw them off.
sad, sad little feet.
That's so sad. So they probably curled like.
Well, Nancy, you don't have to run fast in the animal. You just run faster than the other people.
You don't want me to touch your feet. They probably curled out like at least 6 or 8
Yeah.
inches and curled up.
So sad. Yes, the little mini Tiny has Cushing's, it looks like. So that's a couple of the drafts, crosses that we got. Where'd they put the other one? The other one somewhere. I don't see the other one. Anyway, and we have another one. I just don't see it right now. Huh. Maybe it got put back. Yes, we can hear Tawny today. Microphones are amazing.
Yeah, as long as you're done. Did you get orals on that one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
So are these the last two, or?
This one's 99.3.
Okay. We've got 2 more, and that
2 more.
should be everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Nancy does have a baby update for us.
101.4.
Chance is doing well. Angela sent me an update this morning, and Chance is doing wonderfully, doing fine, learning all good habits from Mama Candy. So, sweet little child. So, everything's going good with baby.
Oh, good. So, yeah, so baby Chance is doing good.
Yep.
Candy's baby. I am still just so sad that we missed that birth on live feed.
But it all comes down to we don't have good service at our facility, cell service, and we don't have
Wi-Fi everywhere yet.
So I know to get Wi-Fi out to the barn as far as running wires and stuff, I think it was about $400. So if somebody would like to make a donation to get better Wi-Fi, wouldn't that be nice to have better Wi-Fi in the vet barn?
Yeah, especially on Farrier Day when we're out there of like looking up some stuff in between horseshoes would be wonderful. And even for Candy's baby, I was there Sunday night. I left at 8:45. I actually had zoomed in and took a photo of her teats. She never waxed over like a lot of people look for. So I actually walked in Monday morning at 6:30 and I was like, oh, baby's here. So even I didn't say she was that close. We knew we were getting closer, but she's like, I'll spit it out when you least expect it.
That's how horses are.
Yeah.
That's just what they do.
Anyway, so we would love to have some power.
Wi-Fi
power out in the vet barn. So
We'll see what we can do.
yeah.
I know Meg was on here. She would tell us exactly what we needed to get.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 more somewhere?
The one has got the underneath the chin, the suspected unknown if it strangles versus a tight halter.
Okay.
So that's why the last 2, they were together, and it did have swelling underneath with some drainage. We were told it was because the halter had been on too tight, but again, being vigilant, we're putting it on a strangle suspect list until we get time to get a closer look and make certain on that. So.
Oh, Lexi is distracting our workers.
What is the plan for them?
They came from Ralph, so those two go with those three. So
Oh, she's so
5.
cute.
How many can you fit on your trailer?
We'll get 2 dividers.
Okay, so those 5 can stay together because they came from the same source. And then
All right,
whoever
now
else
they
you wanna
are
mingle in
talking
of the
about
old sway
where to
bear,
put
somebody
horses.
like that, the more prone to be putting out.
And
Not handling them at all. So we need that.
Yeah, I'll say because yeah,
If you want to just run them up, we won't leave them through all the
yeah, because the one the suspect
All right.
brought a halter on, the other one already had a halter on her. So the one that suspect is our halter.
Sounds great. Well, I'll get ready to run them up.
All right, so Corey's going to be running up. There's a couple horses. They may have strangles. We are doing a quarantine protocol. Oh, calm down, guys. Ooh. Thank you so much, Lisa, for your donation. 350 ZARs. And I'm going to have to study up on my international denominations because people donate from all around the world, and I have no idea what a ZAR is.
A what? A ZAR. I used to do crosswords all the time, and I don't remember that one on the crosswords.
Maybe somebody can tell us where they're from.
Yeah, Lisa, where is ZAR from? And somebody could Google it too.
Zambia? I'm thinking of things that start with Z. I don't know what the currency is called.
Currency for ZAR. That is our internet sleuthing question of the minute. South Africa.
Yep.
South Africa.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. It's about $20 USD. Nice. So South African Rand. I think I've seen it come through before, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. So that's really cool. All right, so Corey is going to be bringing them up. Should we go say hi to Lexi some more? This is Tawny's little dog. Oh, hi. She has a nice habit. She did something on Rebecca's lap yesterday.
She's on medicine that's making her sick.
She did good though.
It's a painkiller and anti-inflammatory, and like she's been peeing like crazy ever since.
Anyway, on the ride up to the auction yesterday, she gave Rebecca a little wet surprise on her lap, but that's life. And
And both of these are older mares. 20s.
but both of these are older mares coming up
Yeah.
in their 20s.
Really, I think the only young thing we have is the 3-year-old tip.
That horse does not want to come up this far. It wants to be with its friend. All right, Anime Wolf, thank you for that awesome joke. What do chickens grow on, John? Eggplants, of course.
Eggplants,
Yes.
Eggplants, yes.
Uh-huh, and they donated $5 just to be able to tell that joke. So that is awesome.
What did they do?
Donated $5 to tell the joke.
What joke?
What do chickens grow on?
Oh.
Eggplants.
Yeah. There's no food down there, sweetie.
And before people get concerned, the zip ties are sizing of the halters.
Halter sizes.
Yes, yellow is regular size, green is draft, red is mini. So it makes it easier in a hurry. So doesn't mean anything other than what size the halter is.
Cool.
I see a big opening.
Yeah.
Chicken jokes, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, we're going to still treat her as a suspect strangled in the meantime.
Alrighty.
Yeah. But that's in the worst of trouble. So, yeah, that's why we were
Sweet horse. And possibly strangles.
There's another one up.
So there's only one more horse after this one, so this draft is, I'm going to get Kimberly. I'm going to get Kimberly a kiss.
We'll take a good
Yeah.
look. We'll
Hey,
touch her
bud.
last again that way for
Hey,
the
bud.
exposure.
Oh, I'm trying to give this horse a pet, and he's like,
Don't
eh.
touch her until after I pull out the gums out of Applejack.
And the big one is sticking his head in the sunshine. He's like, I want some warmth on my face.
Jason, I have a joke.
Okay, John has a joke.
Okay,
All right.
So what kind of movies do hens watch?
What kind of movies do hens watch? I don't think you're talking about hentai animations.
Oh, ew.
No. Okay. Okay.
Um,
Chick flicks.
there you go.
Yay!
I was waiting for you.
Of course they do. All right. Look at that big head. He's like, I love the sunshine. Don't love it so much when it's like 95, but it is so gorgeous today. It's about perfect weather. So here's, yes. Somebody asked about draft earlier. So this draft, maybe a draft cross that we rescued. And hello, Anche, up in Quebec. And then this big one is a draft cross. And this one is a drafty. So 3 drafties rescued this time. And super excited y'all helped us do that. Oh, is this the last one? All right. So this is the last horse, y'all. And Tani's getting the photos. This one has suspected strangles. Or this is the other one. Okay.
They've been together. It has a bad injury on it.
Okay. Bad injury, old injury on the leg. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been over an hour and a half of auction.
Total amount raised.
So $1.1 thousand.
Wow. Not quite to our happy dance.
Yep, we don't have to dance.
Yay.
Maybe next time. But
Hey, it would have been great, but maybe next time. Thank you all so much for your donations.
yeah, thank you guys. And
We'll get them loaded up and hit the road.
yeah, so we are out. Y'all got anything to say to YouTube? They had over $1,000 raised. And
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Alrighty, and now we're all going to get to work loading these horses, getting them back to the shelter. So I just want to personally tell you guys thank you so much for all your support, for watching, for hanging out, for interacting, chatting with me. It makes a lot more fun when people are interacting, and couldn't do it without your support. So thank you so much for helping us rescue, shelter, and protect these amazing horses.